I began cutting these, and there are some branches before continuing there. And what I discovered is, look at these vines. They were invisible when I looked before. Now we are climbing all there. So interesting. All up to the tree there. Look at these trees. These are only a year old. I selected the strongest ones and weeded out the weaker ones from the ground. So by cutting regularly, by pruning, they grow larger and stronger. That's what I want. Then they don't break easily in a strong wind here. So all these top parts have to go. And also I cut these smaller ones. This also has to go. Keep them nice. One of the branches is completely dry, dead. So I must be careful not to cut too much. Let's leave some leaves on top of it to keep growing. I couldn't throw them far enough from below. Stuck here. Quite a few. Anyway, I'll take them back from the fence with some hook later. Making little progress here, hacking through the jungle. A little bit more to go for this part. Jungle continues here. Look how strong vine I found here, all up to the tree high up. Still to go here. Got no more walkway up here. Got to go down and cut them from below. But that's the plan of building entire up to a pond, of course, not on place of a pond, but up to here, before the tree. Build large watching platform. That's why I need so many pallets. After building the sheds, breaking apart the weaker ones and selecting the best, building the foundation, I plan to build here large watching platform up to here. So it would be nice to have a drink and just a nice view over the fence. But for that, this is not enough. I need, last time, if I remember right, I calculated 5 times more pallets, which takes, I may be wrong, but maybe 2.5 years of collecting them more and more, because they will be more better placed, not so sparsely, closer, stiffly, and everything will be covered here for a nice strong platform. And I will be building with, as long as I get more pallets, higher and higher and higher. But these pallets which I've got now, if there will be something left after the building of the sheds, maybe only 1 meter height I get from it, but now I'm at least 3 meters, 2.5 to 3 meters about. I'm standing up now, so it looks like a lot of pallets and a mess, but in fact it's not. Everything is calculated here, and the rocks will be for the foundation, hopefully enough. I mean, I don't need to build a foundation like here, but just on the standing spots below the pallets to have a strong place not to sink into the soil with the rain and elements. Yeah. Sometimes I forget to film some interesting stuff. Here was all this vine climbing, sticking to the cracks there and here as well, so I pulled it all down. There is too high right now. Trees already up there, and like that some of the trees are beginning to grow. So from this side I begin to go now back towards the pond to clear it all up. Getting closer to the pond now. Some of the trees I decided to cut down already because they were weaker upside, but I leave the trunk in case if they are very strong, then I maybe even decide to leave and build the platform around it. But technically I don't need them here, they are on my way. But this looks nice, just the bottom side, top was not nice. So I leave for now. If it survives, I may build the platform around it. So still this mess to take care, and then also behind their banana plants. Some of the branches are not really dry, but some holes are inside. I don't know if it's normal, maybe it is, but some of them are really dry, so I have to get rid of them. Quite a few. I didn't have a choice but to do quite a hacking job here, because the tree didn't look good anymore and didn't look healthy. Some of the branches here especially were too heavy, too large, much thicker than this. So this was all on top of it. I had to cut it off. As well, it may kill the tree by breaking it somewhere even lower. So now, if it grows new branches, it will be fine. Those places which dry off, I will cut off later. And this one also I left only few leaves on, because it was not as tree should be. It was leaning on pallets with the weight. If the pallets weren't here, it would have been broken by its own weight. So we'll see. Technically I don't need this because I have already planned, as I said, build here a platform, but this tree I would like to stay for a shadow of a pond. It will grow very fast, that's for sure. So the palm tree or palm plant needs to be also taken care now. But first I got to get rid of this mess here. The street is cleaned from branches now. I swept it as well, but not completely because I haven't done with the fence yet. I'm only with the trees right now done. But yeah, next step is now the palm plants, the banana plants I mean. A little bit clearer than before. It's gonna grow back very fast, but meanwhile next step is to get rid of as much as possible this vegetation as well. Almost everything, only some roots to leave behind, so I don't need to spray it with a soap water. So to protect it from sunlight. The water I covered with double plastic bag, the black one which absorbs sunlight, and now I can use for shower this one. I don't want to open too much right now. So I have other shower bottle as well, different one, but it's not too much more convenient neither. It has to be very high. As always, don't forget to make a donation, and wait for the next story. I was hoping for a cloudy day to work on the fence, but the clouds are changing all the time. Sometimes shiny, sometimes cloudy. So I still got to wait a couple of hours until the sun goes behind the cliff there, and I can cut all this fence vegetation. Meanwhile, I've been taking care of other small things here, being ready for big work all day. But the sun is quite burning. I don't want to get sunburned, so I prefer to work later than right now on the fence. I'm back from town to get some potable water, so my reserves are all filled up. Look, all of this. Too many. So I have no choice. I have to pull it all down, completely clear, and let it grow again. So it will not be a quick job of just pruning, but I have to make a proper cutting down here. That's how the progress is going so far. I've been cutting the bigger part off, but it has to be in the end like that. Here I succeeded, already clean a little bit, so all of this has to be that. But tomorrow will be a work day, and the cars will be parked on the other side of the fence, so all I can do now is to continue outside as much as possible, making some progress here. The live plants are almost all gone, and this is good. Definitely much less spraying now to get rid of the infestation. But this side I have to go clean properly, and I can't get close to it, so I have to clean this side as well, which is a huge work on its own. But I will do my best. I was pulling so hard that I already broke this longer one. The longer one is in pieces, so I need to find a new handle and stronger one, and perhaps longer one as well. Another expense, because I don't have it. Need to buy. So looks good to me, but it's not done yet. Keep going. Here's a bit less spraying needed now, that's for sure. But some of the vegetation may still be alive, so I may need to spray this corner before it spreads again. The tiny white dots. It was even on this corner I found some leaves were infested. Not as there, but still nothing good. Yeah, everywhere. So I did right, I cut it all down and let it grow again. But before it gets dark I need to clean up as well now. Beautiful sun lighting up the hill. I'm halfway done sweeping. It's nice to work with such a weather. Good. Street is clean. But it's not over yet. Another weekend, I guess. Meanwhile, while the works are waiting, look at that. The palms are already pushing out. Actually, it began already yesterday, just an hour later after cutting. It was already so high. Now it's slowed down and it's growing slower. The new leaves. But that one is dead. It's not growing anymore. This one is still pushing. Anyway, before bigger works, I need some donations, as I do need some materials, I realized. So either it takes time to collect the money, save up somehow, or make some street promotion and have some donations, or you have opportunity to make a donation online. I will be grateful.